Hello kids. You thought I was gone. Well, I kinda was. Kinda am. Not exactly. So basically what happened is, our baby hasn't been born yet. It's now Saturday at almost 7 o'clock and no sign of her. I'm stir crazy, perfectly cabin fever. I am feeling very, very, very strange. Everything looks 3D and hyper-realistic to me. Those of you who have had kids, maybe you know what this feels like. I'm a bit weird. So what did I decide to do? Make a video. So here I am, making a video. Today's video is gonna be about this guy. This is the GORUCK Bullet Ruck 15. And it's my sometimes camera bag. Let's get into it. So in this video today, I'm going to show you how I transform my Bullet Ruck 15 into a camera bag. A lot of you are photographers, and you know, you're probably the type of person that's going to use something like a Wandered, something like this. So this is a Think Tank retrospective backpack. Super nice backpack. Like, I mean, like really, really nice. It's one of my favorite camera bags there is. It has like a clamshell opening here on the back that opens up clamshell. It's got like really nice like waxed material. It's just a really nice bag. Imagine like a Troc Bannock but camera bag version. That's what you get here. Lovely, lovely thing. But some of us are just GORUCK fanboys and we want to have a GORUCK camera bag. So guess what? Here is a GORUCK camera bag. Now, it takes some modifications and it takes some products that aren't GORUCK to turn this into a camera bag. So again, I said this is the Bullet Ruck 15. This is GORUCK's most affordable backpack at the moment. It is $135. Now, in the configuration I have it here, it's much more expensive than that. I will tell you or explain as we go. This bag is 500D Cordura, and the back panel here is 210D high tenacity nylon, which is actually very nice. It has very typical GORUCK straps. They are very nice. A $10 sternum strap, which you can add. I added it on mine because my camera gear tends to be heavy. Very nice top handle, like you see on all GORUCK bags. You know, it's a very typical GORUCK bag. There is Molly webbing here, or Pals webbing here on the front. I have a GORUCK GR1 field pocket attached to give it a bit of a JanSporty vibe. It's kind of JanSporty, is it not? I like it like this because for camera gear, I need somewhere to put other stuff, and I'll explain as we go. This is actually one of my favorite GORUCKs ever made, and I have a GR2 26 liter, which is a unicorn for a lot of people, and an amazing bag. I have a GR1 Heritage 21, a GR1 Heritage 26. I have normal GR1s, the slick editions. I have a lot of GORUCKs, and honestly, this is one of my favorites. Cheap and cheerful, and that is not always a bad thing. It's one that I pick up very often when I just want to grab a bag. It's light, it's happy, it does the work it needs to do. It's made in Vietnam, not made in the USA. If you follow me, you probably know I don't care about that a whole lot, and it's not something I tend to talk about too much, so we're not going to talk about it now. To set this up as a camera bag, you need to do a couple of things. So, I'm going to take these off because, okay, so first of all, this is from the Heritage GR1. Very nice leather patch. Then there's this, my favorite GORUCK patch. I like that one. Represents some beer. I tend to just stick them on here because this is kind of like my fun, happy-go-lucky GORUCK. As it is now, you can see the way it normally lives its life. This is a GR1 field pocket, as I mentioned. Now, this is part of the modifications I do to turn this into a camera bag. The reason I do that is because the camera cube I use, and when I say this is a camera bag, this is like how I would use it for like a professional gig. It's fully packed out just like I would a Think Tank or something else, and it's great for that. Now, when I do that, I need a place to put extra stuff like my wallet, because as you know, this front pocket on a GORUCK is very tight. So what I did was I got this field pocket in Coyote Brown, so it matches, and I attached it. Now, I don't have all my stuff in here because I'm stir crazy and I forgot. This pocket adds a zippered pocket here, a mesh pocket here, and another zipper pocket on the back. And what I tend to put in here is like my keys, my wallet, my hand sanitizer, my mask, all that stuff. So when I'm going on a job, everything I need right away is up in the front here. It can even fit something like a spare t-shirt if you really need. So that's the function of that, because the inside of the bag now is completely unusable other than by camera gear. Now you're gonna think this is a long and narrow bag. It has a very unique shape. It is not wide. It is definitely somewhat tall considering the size of the bag overall, 15 liters. What I do, and it opens clamshell. Here it is. So this is it as camera bag. And I forgot to take my stuff out of it, but you know, you'll get the drift. So basically what I've done is I've added a full-length camera cube from Hazard 4. Hazard 4 is a company that makes gear that's kind of like very tactical, but also can be used for other things, not necessarily tactical. This is one of their least tactical items, I would say. And I just found that it fits absolutely 100% perfectly in the main compartment of this bag, as if it was made for this bag. Like, a lot of people see this and they're like, wow, I didn't know GORUCK made camera cubes. Well, they don't, but doesn't mean you can't get one that will fit, and it's a high quality camera cube. It's not something from Amazon. I mean, you can probably get it on Amazon, but that's hardly the point. Let me take it out and we'll talk about it. So it removes something like so. It has its own zippers. So this is the camera cube itself. This is made to fit in a bag called the Plan C, or the Plan B, which is a Hazard 4 bag, which is a long and narrow bag, similar to this. Now, I don't love that bag itself, but I do love this camera cube. The camera cube itself is made of what feels like high quality materials. It's got YKK zippers all around, very nice paracord pulls. It just kind of feels akin to the GORUCK, which it's so hard to find a camera cube that feels akin to the GORUCK. It has a very nice grab handle here, a couple of these jobbies if you want to hang it from something. It's got these Velcro things here, which are for like sticking it onto that Plan C bag, which I don't use in this bag because, well, it has nothing Velcro to stick it onto. So in front here, there is a flappy dappy thing, and it's placed for like your memory cards, and then like a little place you can put other stuff. And then there's the hook and loop, like the loop side here that you can stick stuff onto if you want to. And then the main compartment is basically just looks like this, and you can configure it how you want. All of the things in here feel very high quality. The padding is some of the best I've seen in a camera cube. In here right now, I just have my film gear, like a couple of film cameras. There's a Rolleiflex here and some other stuff. Some film for my wife. And on the other side, there are a couple of these see-through mesh pockets, which, you know, you can just throw some stuff into. I mean, that's really it. I mean, nothing special, right? It's nothing special. But the thing is, the point of it is how perfectly it fits in here, and the fact that it's also clamshelly. So let's see. Let's put it back inside. So you have your GORUCK. So you have your Bullet Ruck. Your Bullet Ruck opens like so. And literally, camera conversion, like it's exactly the size of the bottom of the bag. It's almost like comical how perfectly it fits. Camera conversion complete. Camera bag conversion complete. Now let me wear it for you so you can see what it looks like. Suck in the gut, suck in the gut, suck in the gut. Doesn't it look good? Looks good, right? Now, a couple of other things. When you attach this guy to this bag, one more thing it helps with a lot, and I've traveled with this bag recently, and it gives you a grab handle on the bottom here, so you can chuck this bag as you wish. And I find that to be very useful when you're like on the go. Now, I traveled to a small island called Jeju Island in Korea, and there is an airplane, and I use this to grab it out of the overhead compartment. When I traveled with this bag, what I did was, when I had a job, I left this pocket open, like so, and I put the bag on the ground like this, and I worked out of it just like it was a think tank bag or something of the like. Working, 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 time to go home, bah. Now, you can still use these pockets on the inside of the bag. They work perfectly fine, especially if you don't fill this one up too much. Also, what I did was I tied something to this string here, and then I hooked it in this hook and loop so that this would open as I opened it. So just pull on one and it would open both. Close one, it would close all. So that's really it. I mean, nothing too special, right? I know you probably have questions about this. It's something I've wanted to make for a while. First of all, this camera cube can work in anything. You can stick it in any bag you want. It'll work in a lot of different bags. It'll work in like the GR1 Slick. The issue is with those bags, it looks a bit funky because what happens is you end up with this like gigantic spaces over here and over here. And while they're useful, my OCD is triggered big time. So for me, I much prefer to have it like this, almost be like a perfect fit, and then put this sucker on the front, put my stuff in there for EDC. And that's it. Works great. And look at that. Look how nicely it just stands up. Perfectly. I don't have much else for you today. I just wanted to show you that quickly because it's something I thought was very cool and something that I do very often with this particular bag, and a use I think that you could use it for. If you have any questions about this, hit me up in the comments below. You can shoot me a DM on Instagram, which I will, I'm not going to overlay it. Look in the bottom, it's down there somewhere. Or you can shoot me an email. I'll have my email also linked below. There will be links to this bag and this thing and that camera thing also in the comments below. So also in the description below, So maybe this really is my last video for a while. If the baby decides to come, if our daughter decides to come. If not, maybe you'll get another video soon. We'll see. Being stir crazy makes me, well, it makes me make videos. So I guess that's a good thing for you. Not a great thing for me, but we'll see how it goes. Have a good night, kids. Your GORUCK camera bag. It's possible. Talk soon. Bye-bye.